Okay. Where is it? Okay. Where is it? This is weird. See, I'm gonna see if I can watch it on my iPad. Okay, so Mr. G's Weather Channel. This is weird. And then there was a hell of a delay. See, I'm gonna see if I can watch it on my iPad. Mr. G's Weather Channel. Okay. Okay, so Mr. G's Weather Channel. This is weird. And then there was a hell of a delay. See, I'm gonna see if I can watch it on my iPad. Mr. G's Weather Channel. Okay. Okay, so Mr. G's Weather Channel. This is weird. So I'm seeing videos of mine, but Mr. G's Weather Channel. Mm, uh, home. I cannot watch it on my iPad though. So it's very strange here that I can't watch it on my iPad. Oh, what I have to do, let me try this. I'm going to try it this way. I'm going to try just a search for me. I'm going to try me in a search. Mr. Mr. G Weather. Okay. Mr. G's Mr. G's Weather Channel. So, Mr. G's Weather Channel. Let's see. So what I think I have to do, because this is what you got to do on TikTok, you have to create a separate account and watch through that other account, watch the live, but you can't watch it on your own channel. So I think that's what I'm doing wrong, that I'm not going to be able to watch it because I can on my phone, but not on my iPad, but I can watch the chat. So I just want to be able to see the chat. And there's a hell of a delay as well. So, because what's weird is I can see it, I can see the video, but I can't see me. but I can see the thunderstorms because I'm going to move the map here, and then you'll see it move on the video because there is one hell of a delay. So I'm going to officially start now, and I'm praying and believing that I'm actually going live on TikTok or YouTube right now because I see one thumbs up there. So I'm going to see if I can see the chat on my phone. So we are going live here with Mr. G's Weather Channel, and I'm believing that I'm streaming live right now, and I can kind of see me in the corner. It's kind of weird. It does a weird thing on my phone, but I'm not sure why it's doing that. It's a weird thing that it's doing on my phone, but I can watch it. And it's just very strange, very, very strange. I don't know how to even explain what I'm seeing on my phone. But the whole purpose of that was for me to see the chat and to be able to see when people leave a message in the chat. So this program we're going to start, this is Mr. G's Weather Channel, and I'm just bumbling around trying to figure out how to do these lives. So, and what we got going on here is this live video, we are covering the severe weather threat across the Midwest right now, where we have a severe thunderstorm warning in some areas that the National Weather Service has issued a severe thunderstorm warning over portions of Missouri and Iowa, Kansas. As well, we have severe thunderstorm and tornado warnings as well. So right here near Maryville, Kansas, we have, in Missouri, we have a tornado watch, and we have a tornado watch which extends across the Kansas City. So I'm going to zoom in on Kansas City in that region right here because we are seeing where those tornado watch is in effect right now, and we have a tornado watch that was issued at 4:36 Central Daylight Time. That tornado watch, and we have big thunderstorms headed in your direction at this time. Some pretty big thunderstorms. In those thunderstorms, we have a special weather statement from the National Weather Service. And this one expires in 34 minutes as we have these thunderstorms here coming out into Kansas near the northwestern suburbs of near Leavenworth, Kansas, and Longanoxie, Kansas as well. We're seeing those severe thunderstorms, and we have that weather alert that expires in about 35 minutes. But we do have that storm moving out here at 55 miles per hour. Those thunderstorms right now, we're Rossville, Kansas. We have Meriden, Kansas as well. So we're going to take a look at that special weather statement from the National Weather Service. That special weather statement is as follows. It says, at 6:09 p.m. Central Daylight Time, at Central Daylight Time, so, and that is Central Daylight Time right now, 6:09, 6:10, Doppler radar was tracking strong thunderstorms along a line extending from near Hoyt to 5 miles west of Meriden to Topeka, Kansas. Movement was northeast at 45 miles per hour. Strong wind gusts 50 to 55. So what this is the wind gusts miles per hour. So 50 to 50 mile an hour wind gusts. This storm, we have 60 mile per hour wind gusts, 1-inch diameter hail. So we do have a hail core with this thunderstorm. So we're going to look at this severe thunderstorm warning. So we have this severe thunderstorm warning right here near northern Kansas City. So Dearborn, Missouri agency, as well as Smithville, Leavenworth, Kansas. We have severe thunderstorm. So we have 60 mile per hour wind. So we are going to click there, and I'm going to take a look at what's going on here. So we have radar indicated severe thunderstorm warning. So we have maximum hail, 1 inch diameter hail, and we are looking at a radar indicated hail, so not verified by a storm chaser or a person watching. So we don't have eyeballs on to verify this information about this thunderstorm, but we are looking at that severe thunderstorm warning right now, and that severe thunderstorm warning issued October 30th at 6:01 p.m. October 30th to 6:30 p.m. The National Weather Service in Kansas City, Pleasant Hill, Missouri. A severe thunderstorm warning for Dunphy County, and it says a 60-mile-per-hour wind gust and quarter-size hail. Radar indicated hail damage to vehicles is expected. Expect wind damage to roofs, siding, and trees. We got St. Joseph, Atchison, Mathena, Elwood, Troy, Country Club Villa, Country Club, uh, Amazonia, Denton, Dunafin, Severance, St. Joseph Airport, Bendina, and Fanning. So we have that severe thunderstorm right now. So we're going to see, they say go to an interior room on a lower floor of any buildings because we have that severe thunderstorm currently moving into northwestern Kansas City. So I'm going to put the maps into motion here so that you can see these thunderstorms in action out here across the Kansas City area. This is Kansas City right here where we have a tornado watch, but we have a severe thunderstorm warning as well as a special weather statement by the National Weather Service. So we have a lot of action going on out here across the Central Plains right now. And if we go further south into Oklahoma and Kansas, we're going to also see that severe thunderstorm warning coming up out of Kansas. And you can see the direction. We also have the winds at 50 miles per hour with a 1 inch diameter hail. So severe thunderstorm also down here across Fairview. What state is this? Fairview. Where's the state line at? Okay, so Fairview, Oklahoma here. Oklahoma City, severe thunderstorm warning for Oklahoma City. Tornado watch down into Oklahoma City. We have a special weather statement from the National Weather Service. So let me close this here. So a very busy evening out here across the Central Plains, the Central and Southern Plains. And we can see Wichita Falls. We have a red flag advisory over parts of Texas here. So North Texas, North Dallas, red flag advisory. But we're seeing some of those thunderstorms popping up here near the Red River, near Wichita Falls. So Lawton, Oklahoma as well. Chickasha, we can see those thunderstorms starting to build up around Norman. We're going to be seeing those severe thunderstorms in just a minute. Severe thunderstorm warning for this area down there. There's also a tornado watch, and these are the guys that you have to watch for those tornadoes. Is those little small ones like this. These single cell, supercell thunderstorms. These are your more dangerous, where you can see that rotation, those single cell thunderstorms. So those isolated single cells. So you got those southwest of Oklahoma City. We're going to be watching for those guys here. But we do have severe thunderstorm warning associated with these guys. Elk City, Oklahoma. Stillwater, where Oklahoma State University, Bartlesville, maybe up near Tulsa as well. You'll be seeing those thunderstorms hit it your way. And we do have Tulsa, Muskogee, Bartlesville, Independence, Kansas, as well as Coffeyville, Kansas, is included in a tornado watch for these areas for strong to severe thunderstorms moving up out of the central Oklahoma, central Kansas. And then behind that, I want to turn on the temperatures so that we can see what the temperatures are as well. So surface, we want to see the temperatures as well. So we will be seeing the ground temperatures. It gets very warm out there across the central and southern plains. 81 degrees in Joplin, Missouri right now. And a lot of areas seeing very warm temperatures. And we have that cold front. But look how those temperatures plunge behind that cold front. And you see area 61 here near Wichita, Kansas, 61, because you just had a thunderstorm come through and you're still under the impacts of that thunderstorm. So you are near the front as well. So it's 61 because you have cooled air. Now look at this. 79 degrees, now it's 64 because a thunderstorm just went through and you saw heavy rain blow through, and that rain cooled air brought those temperatures from near 80 to 64, a 15-degree temperature drop as that shower went through. So we are looking at that severe thunderstorm warning and a tornado watch in effect down here across southern and eastern Kansas, north or eastern Oklahoma, central Oklahoma to Oklahoma City, all the way down. So we got Oklahoma City in that tornado watch. The tornado watch ends around just north of the Red River. Red flag advisory. You got a red flag warning. North Texas along the Red River. Wichita Falls, red flag warning. Red flag across North Texas. But over into Oklahoma, now we get a tornado watch in effect. So tornado watch into the counties near around Oklahoma City, Norman, Oklahoma. That includes Norman, Ponca City, Stillwater, Hennessy, O'Keene, Canton. So a lot of severe thunderstorms moving through northern Oklahoma right now. And you can see these thunderstorms moving through fairly quickly right now. Moving through fairly quickly at about 40 miles per hour. So fairly quick forward progression with these thunderstorms down across Oklahoma right now. So we are seeing those severe thunderstorms down there in Oklahoma. So that is some good news for you guys. So I know that what I'm looking at on my phone is not representative of what's going on right now. So a severe weather threat down there across Oklahoma, and that severe weather threat extends up out of Oklahoma and across Kansas. So eastern Kansas is still in the 70s, upper 70s, mid 70s, maybe around 80 in around Kansas City, because you haven't had any appreciable rainfall yet around the Kansas area. So we are still watching those severe thunderstorms down there around Kansas City. They'll be moving into your area in just a bit. But we are getting that northwesterly flow, and you can see where those temperatures have dropped from the 70s and 80s down into the 60s. So, and we're seeing those thunderstorms down along there across the I-70 corridor, I-80 corridor. So, Excelsior Springs there in northeastern Kansas City. And look at these thunderstorms moving across the Missouri line into Iowa. So we're seeing a large area of thunderstorms moving into central Iowa. So Des Moines, we see those severe thunderstorms. We have severe thunderstorm watch across central Iowa. Lots of lightning strikes here being picked up across Iowa. So we're seeing a lot of a lot of thunderstorms in Iowa, and those temperatures in the mid 50s because it's been raining for a second. So you got a lot of rain cooled air. That cold front has just crossed your area. So the combination of that cold front and rain cooled air is making things a little bit on the cool side for you across the folks down there in across Iowa as well. So we're seeing a lot of rain. So a lot of much needed rainfall. Unfortunately, for some areas, that rainfall is much too heavy. So some very heavy rainfall. We're gonna zoom in right here and take a look at those severe thunderstorms. So we have Creston, Iowa down here. So central and southern Iowa, we have a tornado watch in effect across these regions. And in central Iowa, we have a severe thunderstorm watch. And we have those strong thunderstorms moving across the southern Iowa counties here near I-80, Cedar Rapids, 380. We have thunderstorms moving across your area. And the Quad Cities, get ready for some drenching thunderstorms to move into your area as well. So a lot of strong to severe thunderstorms right there, right now. So get ready as those thunderstorms keep it coming. Those thunderstorms will keep it pushing across many of these areas across the Midwest tonight as we are seeing those thunderstorms. So we do see a live chat. I don't have anybody in the chat, and right now it's just showing me as watching. So I'm out here just talking to myself on this live for right now. But we gotta keep people updated, and I promise that we will go live should the weather get interesting this afternoon and evening. And guess what? It has, and even into Minnesota, we are seeing some of that, those showers and thunderstorms. We have the potential for seeing snow across Minnesota, so we can see snow here across Minnesota tonight, and we're going to see rain all the way up to Wausau, Wisconsin, Rhinelander. We're seeing some showers and thunderstorms. You can see those lightning strikes out there. No watches in effect across Wisconsin and Minnesota, but we are seeing some showers across southeastern Minnesota. Special weather statement across Minnesota. That special weather statement: widespread rain will overspread. Now, right now, that rain is mostly confined to southeastern Minnesota. So Rochester over to Arcadia, Wisconsin, La Crosse, Wisconsin, Preston, Minnesota, way down here across southern Minnesota, Austin, we're seeing those rain showers. Maybe even Albert Lee, some rain showers over there. But look at those temperatures in the upper 40s across Minnesota along I-35 up to the Twin Cities. But then those temperatures get into the 50s, the low 50s here across the Twin Cities. And we're going to be seeing those temperatures getting gradually cooler as we go northwestward across the state of Minnesota. And according to the forecast by the National Weather Service, in the morning hours across Minnesota and the Twin Cities, potentially it's going to be cold enough for a bit of snow here in Minnesota. Potentially in the morning, we could see our first snow. But as I look at across the maps here, I don't see much precipitation coming from the west and the southwest, but I do see much cooler temperatures. Look at those temperatures here in the 40s coming in from the west. So according to the National Weather Service forecast, snow could be possible tomorrow morning over parts of central and southern Minnesota. We could see a snow. But right now, I see those temperatures in the 40s. So I'm going to keep a track on the forecast tonight and look to see if we see any of those thunderstorms coming through that's going to make the temperatures drop down cold enough for snow. But if you look out ahead of those advancing thunderstorms coming across the plains and into the Midwest, tornado watch now extends up into Kansas. Tornado watch also into parts of southern Iowa as well. Severe thunderstorm, tornado watch, severe thunderstorm warning as well over parts of we have a severe thunderstorm warning and and a tornado watch across these regions here over northern southern Iowa and northern Missouri. We could see those severe thunderstorm, and we have a tornado watch in effect, and we have a severe thunderstorm watch across severe. So we got a severe thunderstorm warning right now, and that is around St. Joseph, Missouri, Wathena, Kansas, where we have 60-mile-per-hour winds and 1-inch diameter hail. We have that severe thunderstorm moving off towards the east, northeast. So let's click on it. Severe thunderstorm warning issued, and that is going to be affecting areas like along a line for extending from near Country Club to near St. Joseph, right? St. Joseph, where we have a severe thunderstorm warning. Locations impacted is St. Joseph, Cameron, Savannah, Gower, Wathena, Elwood, Marysville, Dearborn, Union Star, Osborne, Amazonia, Clarksdale, Easton, and DeKalb and Cosby, where we're going to see that severe thunderstorm move across those areas. So look here, severe thunderstorm warning, and we can see those temperatures go down to the low 60s as that severe thunderstorm blows through. And we have a severe thunderstorm warning in this region right about here in Missouri. This is western Missouri, Lancaster, Atchison, Kansas. So yeah, Atchison. Well, here is Interstate 29. So yeah, that's right on the border there. And we have those severe thunderstorms rolling through right now. So a lot of severe weather out there, and we have that tornado. We have a severe thunderstorm warning. We have about 3 severe thunderstorm warnings issued right now. So we have one here, one in this box here. And then we have this box. This box is the third severe thunderstorm warning. So we got 3 severe thunderstorm warnings and that tornado watch in effect. So a lot of severe weather taking place out there today. So a lot of severe weather going on. So you can see those severe thunderstorms, and you can see that forward progression as those storms blow through down there across southern Kansas and Missouri. So we're seeing those thunderstorms near Kansas City, Missouri. This is the state line right here, where it's 80 degrees near the Missouri and Kansas state line. And we're seeing those severe thunderstorms coming up out of Oklahoma and Kansas. So Bartlesville, Oklahoma, Tulsa, we're seeing those severe thunderstorms headed your way. So if you are in northeastern Oklahoma, prepare for a little bit of bumpy weather. Will we have a tornado watch in effect here across northeastern Oklahoma? And there is a severe thunderstorm warning with wind gusts up to 55 miles an hour, half-inch diameter hail near Newkirk. This storm is approaching Newkirk, And then it's going to be crossing over into Kansas shortly. So Dexter, Kansas, Granola, Coffeeville, Tyro. So Coffeeville, you're in the line for this thunderstorm. Independence as well. Cherryville, Liberty, Kansas, Havana, Peru. So all of these areas are in the line of this severe thunderstorm coming up out of Oklahoma. And you can see that thunderstorm, 60 mile per hour wind gusts, 1 inch diameter hail. So this is a pretty strong thunderstorm here. So we have that severe thunderstorm warning associated with this guy right here. So as it comes into across Oklahoma into southern Kansas, we're going to be seeing that near Winfield, Kansas. That severe thunderstorm is going through right now. Winfield, Kansas, El Dorado, Kansas, Wichita, severe thunderstorms, strong to severe thunderstorms moving across your area. You can see all of the lightning, and you can see up into Kansas, 65, 55 mile an hour wind gusts. So all of these here are severe thunderstorm warnings across eastern Kansas, eastern Kansas, and western Missouri, St. Joseph, Missouri, near Kansas City, Fall City. So we have a lot of severe weather out there tonight across the central and southern plains. So Kansas City, there you are, Kansas City, Missouri, there's the state line right there. There's I-35. We have Interstate 70, I-44. So we have a lot of severe weather that's blowing through Kansas. But on the backside, much cooler temperatures. Those temperatures, if you're in the 70s and 80s, once those storms pass and that front passes, those temperatures will drop as far, way far down to the 40s and 50s. So it's going to be much, much colder and windy as well. So you're seeing those winds really out ahead of that front. We're not seeing as much wind behind the front because all of the energy is being transferred through the thunderstorms. It would probably be more windy on the backside did we not have the thunderstorms. But the thunderstorms is really dispersing the energy along that cold front and any low pressure centers that's approaching this area. So around the Kansas City area, we got severe thunderstorms approaching right now around the Kansas City area. To the north of you, we have like St. Joseph. We're looking at many areas, multiple severe thunderstorm warnings. That tornado watch is still in effect across Missouri. So it's nice that I have 5 people watching right now, and I really appreciate the 5 folks. So put questions and comments down in the comment section. I appreciate that we do have some folks watching right now on YouTube. So that's great to know that some folks are watching, and we have those I'm tracking those severe thunderstorms moving across the central plains right now. So Kansas City is where I'm searching around and looking at the severe weather at this time around the Kansas City area. And a lot of the activity is just to the northwest of Kansas City, around St. Joseph, Albany, Missouri, Marysville. Is crossing over into Iowa, where we have mostly severe thunderstorm warnings in place right now. We have several large areas and several large areas where thunderstorms, where we have what appears to be a mesoscale convective system that has developed right now. So we have a very large area of thunderstorms approaching Dubuque with lots of lightning. So we have a lot of lightning producing thunderstorms along the four leading edge of these areas of thunderstorms. Further to the north, they seem to be more lightning producers, and I'm not seeing a lot of severe and damaging wind, or I'm not seeing a whole lot of severe thunderstorm warnings across central and eastern. But I just saw the National Weather Service has put out just released. I just saw this light up on my application here on my weather tracking software, and it appears that the National Weather Service has just released another special weather statement, and I'm going to read what that special weather statement has. And the National Weather Service has indicated that the combination of strong the southwest winds gusting up to 40 miles per hour. It's very warm. It's like 80 degrees in a lot of places out here today. Very warm day across the plains. So if you were in Oklahoma, Texas, up in Missouri, Iowa, Kansas, Illinois, Indiana, all the way across the Midwest, it was very, very warm today before the thunderstorms. But once the thunderstorms pass, there is a cold front that's going to slide by. And that cold front, woo, is there a difference, a night and day difference with that cold front, and how much colder it's going to get. So after today, we saw very warm weather across the Midwest, but it's going to turn cold. 40s cold. We might see snow here in Minnesota in the morning, possibly. It all depends on whether or not it gets cold enough overnight and we can have precipitation in the morning. So if we don't have precipitation in the morning, then we'll still have to wait for that first snow opportunity. But we have the potential. It's in the forecast for some snow that could be heavy in the morning. I don't know where it's going to come from because I don't see nothing. Because most of the precipitation in Minnesota is way down over southeastern Minnesota. So if I go up the map here, here's Minnesota, there's the Arrowhead, there's Lake Superior. Very windy today. Gale warnings across Lake Superior. So not a good day to be boating on Lake Superior. Very windy. Gale warnings. And you know, the Great Lakes and Lake Superior especially like to take out boats. They like to sink boats out there. 39 degrees up in Ely, Minnesota. Grand Marais, 45, Silver Bay. But look at that. 45 in Duluth, Moose Lake, 45, 43 in on Deer River, 40 in Bemidji. All right. So it's getting cold out there in Minnesota. So very cold across Minnesota. There are Roseau, 39, 42 up here by Forks, 39 in Forks, Minnesota. Mayville, Ada. We are looking at Fargo, where it's 45 degrees right now. So it's getting cold out there in Minnesota. Getting quite cold. So get ready for some very cold weather here across Minnesota. So very cold weather moving into Minnesota right now. 37 degrees. So it's getting cold enough for snow. It's trying to get cold. And I'm going to track this. And we have a special weather statement across Minnesota. And Minnesota, the special weather, widespread rain will overspread Minnesota. So this says that widespread rain. So the National Weather Service believes that a lot of this rain, possibly this rain right here, or maybe this rain that's coming up out of Nebraska, this is going to cross South Dakota, and this rain right here is going to cross into Minnesota, and I think they're thinking that this is going to glow up once it crosses into Minnesota. So we're going to see this back, because this rain is over southeastern Minnesota. Southeastern Minnesota, Rochester, La Crosse, Wisconsin, Winona, Red Wing. So these areas right here, that rain is going to stay over there. But it's this that's coming out of Nebraska, South Dakota. That rain is going to move into Minnesota. This is not thunderstorms, but this is rain, and these are temperatures in the mid 40s, lower to mid 40s. There are some 30s in there. So certainly, as it gets colder tonight, if it gets colder and keeps getting cold overnight, I don't know what just happened here. Did I lose something? Did I lose my stream? It says I'm still streaming, but did I lose my picture? I think I lost my. Oh, wait a minute. Something is happening. It says cancel. All right.